Now that you could set up a basic sheet, let's talk about using some of the options to do more with your sheets. So the first one is called limits, and basically this is going to tell us how many rows of data to bring back. Now by default we bring back 25 rows, so before I change anything you'll see I have 25 campaigns here, but if I go ahead and change my limit to 100, you'll now see that we bring back a lot more than 25, probably 100. But now you notice I have a lot of these test campaigns that no one cares about, so I might want to do something like add a filter. So we have another option here called filter. So I'm going to go ahead and add a filter to only show things with spend over $0. So let's go ahead and comma filters, curly brace, oops, forgot my, okay, so now instead of seeing 100 campaigns, we only have about 34. So these are all the campaigns that have spend. Now, I also see that some of these campaigns that have spend, I added the status column, some are inactive. So maybe I don't care about those. So now I'm going to use another option here called statuses. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that in. So now I'm going to show statuses, and I actually just want all active. So now I'm only going to show active campaigns. Okay, getting better. Now we're down to active, great. Now I see all these different networks. So maybe I just want to see my Facebook stuff for now. So we have networks as an option. So let's go ahead and add networks. And I think let's just do Facebook. So now we see some Facebook campaigns. Okay, so that's quite a few of the options. Let's look at a few more. So instead of just showing Facebook, let's say I actually want to group this data. So I want to see all my campaigns, but I want to see it grouped by network. So I'm going to use this group by. So instead of network filter here, I'm going to go ahead and change this with group by network. Now I'm going to bring all those campaigns that are active with over $100 in spend, I'm going to aggregate them, and I'm going to show these by network. So this is a great way to see a summarized version of kind of all your spend, clicks, impressions across all your different networks. So now, what did I not show you yet? Statuses we use, oh, aggregate by. So let's just go ahead and only get, so let's go back to just getting networks, and let's make this LinkedIn. So I think we only have one LinkedIn campaign. So now I have one campaign coming back, but let's say I want to see this data over time, because I want to see how it's performing every day or every week. So let's go ahead and use the aggregate by. So now I'm going to get all this data but split out by day. And to make it clear, I'm actually going to change this to date, which will show me the date stamp. So now you can see, instead of just getting all the data rolled up, I get the data for each day. And here's my days. And some of these days haven't happened yet. They're in the future, but we still return those rows. So if you're going to power a line chart or bar chart in Google Sheets, this is how you would get the data back. So that is a really quick but hopefully helpful overview of some of the different things you could do with the Google Sheets add-on. Have fun playing around.